So I'm smoking the Matches 860, the Friday 7 LE, number 429 of 860. So it was John's anniversary, if you will, was yesterday. So thanks, Mike Marino, King Rod Piper, for reminding me of that. I'm pretty bad with birthdays and other days, seems like. So I need a little reminder sometimes. And yes, I'm smoking some of that wretched haunted bookshop. That's not wretched. And it's really not maybe as strong as I used to think it was. But yeah, I'll probably not be able to walk here after a bit. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about, first of all, we'll start with an email. Tom Howard's and Greenwich House. So I have a few Tom Howards. I was attracted to them early on eBay because they're big pipes and they're kind of custom built-ish, you know. So but they're a little overdone for me, a little over the top, a little overstyled maybe. So I found a few that I have in my collection that I like this one. You know, it's just kind of a standard billiard. And it's custom built-y, but not slavishly a clone. Kind of has its own style to it. Tom Howard. Imported briar. So I'd be smoking that, but I'm smoking the Friday 7 LA instead. So Matt writes, hello. Well, if there was any lingering doubt that Tom Howards were made by Greenwich House, it can now be dispelled. There is a pipe on eBay right now that has stamped with both names. So he sent me a link and I did a print out here. I'll show you. I've seen two Tom Howards in Greenwich House boxes before, so circumstantially it always made sense. But this is irrefutable proof. Probably is. At least for a period of time, you know. Thought you might enjoy. Thanks, Matt. So thank you, Matt. He's the same sleuth who came to the conclusion that BP Jum is Biltmore Pipes Jumbo. And I think he's right. So I appreciate him thinking of me to let me know what else he's been sleuthing. So I did a quick little printout here from eBay. And, you know, it's one of these, they're calling it a rusticated fat author. Not my style of pipe, you know. If you like it, great. But it definitely, I'll read what it says here. It's being offered by Velichka Pipes. I don't know anything about him. But Tom Howard, 1940s era, Greenwich House, from early USA entertainer, stout rusticated design. So, offering this great-looking stout rusticated squash tomato-shaped pipe by Tom Howard, circa 1940s. Yeah, 1940s, maybe. He also went into the 50s, I believe. It's also stamped Greenwich House, which I've not seen before on one of his pipes. It's the name of a theater in New York City where Tom Howard in the Greenwich Village Follies in 1925. It might be in tribute to the theater that he included that name, or perhaps they were sold by the theater as well. Maybe. I would think it would just be a tribute to the theater. Tom Howard was a popular comedian and personality in the 1940s and 50s, known for vaudeville, stage, and radio work. But he also was a skilled pipe maker. In a Popular Mechanic article from 1947, he is written up as the hobbyist of the month, Tom Howard. He made pipes in his workshop outside his home in Red Bank, New Jersey, starting about 1939, and looks like into the late 1940s or later. He purchased briar blocks by the bag as well as stem blanks, and in his well-equipped shop he handcrafted his pipes in about 3 hours on average. He was a true craftsman, also specializing in intricate model boats, trains, and brass cannons, all built to scale. The design is common to Tom Howard, with a rustication similar to the custom-built pipes, which were very popular in that time frame as well. It's like a half-bent author, but with a larger diameter bowl. The pipe is in nice shape overall. The bowl has some wear to the inner rim. Nicely seasoned interior, draw hole at bottom center. The stem has no tooth marks, in great shape, and fits tight. Pipe weighs in about 2 ounces. It's been polished and is ready to smoke. Draw is easy. So there's some other pictures, and if you're the one who bought this pipe, let me know how it smokes. Probably smokes just fine. So, Greenwich House. Now my feeling is and was, because I have I should have brought it out from the rack. I have a Tom Howard that's this kind of rounded billiard shape, rusticated, kind of like a custom built. And then I have an almost identical pipe that's stamped Marksman. And then I have an almost identical pipe. They're companions on the assembly line. Stamped Danco. So I think there were brand names just like today, and somebody else actually made the pipes. Somebody with a larger manufacturing facility, and that was Greenwich House. I don't know. So, I mean, those pipes were all not made by Tom Howard, obviously, and they are just kissing cousins. So, anyway, another mystery. I don't know. I guess if you're into vintage pipes, like Weber's and custom builts and so forth from that era, probably I'm going to suggest the period in American pipe smoking timelines that had the most pipe smokers and probably the most pipes. So it's interesting, right? I mean, it's a hobby. This is a hobby. So to get back to John Harden, I think a lot of people still miss him. He had that unique style, and for the people who actually knew him in person, he was apparently a really great guy. So, that's great. I never met him in person. Well, we corresponded a little bit, and I sent him a pipe, and, it was fun. It was fun. But he had his own inimitable style, as we all do, I would suggest. And my takeaway, what I'm left with from John, is that we need to enjoy what we do, our hobbies, and experience them however we need to, right? Which is a reflection of our own personal style and experience. And be true to that, That's who we are. So don't try to be somebody else. Just figure out who you are and be the best of that you can be. And it'll be pretty darn unique, which is great. But sometimes we need reminding of that, A lot of times we'll just be conforming to everybody else's expectation of who we should be. And we kind of lose track of who we are. And so hobbies are a chance to express your own unique selfness, your own unique desires, experiences, history, perspective. It all just kind of rolls into that thing that you like. And pipe smoking is like that, unless it's an addiction, in which case, have that. For me, it's a hobby. And so I enjoy these little things, and there's something just unique and special about them. And yeah, just the whole experience of pipe smoking. I'm going to head over to the Kitsap Pipe Club meeting shortly. It's probably getting started right about now. And we'll just smoke all afternoon and talk about important things and nothing at all, you know? But the pipes allow a shared camaraderie that we that wouldn't it gets us together, whereas we wouldn't otherwise. So it's pretty remarkable for that, honestly. Let's honor that, you know. And John would appreciate that. I believe he would. So 3 cheers for John Hardy, or John Harden, and matches 860. And let's remember him, but translate that into being our best selves, right? Yeah. So, thank you, John. And I kind of wish he'd been a Balkan English guy rather than all this burly stuff. But what the heck? Once in a while, it's fine. Once in a while, it's fine.